Everyone I know that's had children,
Uh-huh.
I hope some of them listen. They don't have time to because they have children, but hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 69 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is the real Portz, and Pervy Space Bunny is here.
Pervy Space Bunny? Wait, what?
Because it's 69. Get it? Get it?
Nice.
You had evil in your name, you know. I guess I could have been like the real perv.
The real perv. No, that's your new
Real
name.
perv.
You're rebranding. You're gonna be like Leisure Suit
I think it's a
Larry.
positive change. It more truly reflects who I am, you know.
Yes, the animal that you are, truly
Yeah.
throughout.
Mhm.
You're gonna start making comments on fucking Tidehunter's butt and how it's not hanging out enough.
What? Is this a reference to something that
No.
actually happened?
No.
It's just so funny you picked Tidehunter. I was like, wait, what?
Tidehunter's the best.
That's fucking funny.
I used to.
Yeah, what I need is 2 watermelons in a loincloth.
Obviously.
That's what I want to.
Yeah, two watermelons in a loincloth behind there. Yeah, obviously. No, Tidehunter's my favorite. I used to play him back in the fucking 6.2 whatever
I
days.
can't picture what his butt looks like.
He doesn't have a butt. Don't think about it. Don't think about his butt, Portz. That's gross.
Why?
I guess you are the real perv now. But
Yeah, it's on brand. I'm trying to fully embrace who I am. Can you support me for 2 seconds?
well, to be fair, whenever I used to play him, I used to scream, "Take a shower" as loud as I could whenever I splashed the people.
That's good.
Yeah, I know.
That's good.
I was encouraging nerds to.
This was probably before the
Take a shower.
Aghanims upgrade where Gush,
Oh yeah.
perf term, when you get Ags now, maybe it's just Shard. I don't know. Whatever. There's an upgrade for him now where it's like it turns that, you know how it's a single target ability? It turns into an AoE, or not an AoE, but
Oh.
like a giant line that just shoots down like 1,200 units. It's like
Damn.
pretty crazy and pushes
Damn.
people back. That's
Ooh.
the real shower
Ooh,
right there.
Take the super shower.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a fucking super
Super
soaker.
soak that hoe.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
there we go.
Damn, that took me too long. I was like, the wheels were fucking turning.
It was grinding.
I was like, what is the fucking word thing? Super soak that hoe. See, that's on the hard drive too, but it's a little deeper back. I have like a 5,200 RPM.
Oh my
I
God,
need
it
to
would
upgrade
be
to
a-
an SSD.
It would still be a WAP, a wet ass player.
Oh.
Anyway, this is a
What's WAP?
podcast.
That was like 3 months ago. What the fuck are you talking about?
We just talked about it last week, didn't we?
Wow, it's been a week, okay? At least. Jesus.
At least a week.
Okay, boomer. Hanging on to terms for
Damn,
longer than a week.
Damn, fuck. I guess
Jesus.
I'm not fucking hip with the meme scene anymore.
Do you know people like this? And I follow this person on Twitter, and they follow me, so it might get ugly.
Oh no.
But do you know people who speak like this? We love that for you. We love that for you.
Who's
we love that for
in the
us.
context? I hate that. I hate it.
Have you heard that?
No.
That's something I've heard from 2 different people now,
Oh no.
and it's shocking to me.
Oh no.
It's like nails on a chalkboard. It's
Yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
and there's nothing wrong with them. You know, I'm sure I act in ways that people don't like, so it's probably fine that they do that. They have their own groups who do that, and it's like whatever.
Yeah.
But for me, I can't deal with that. I won't. We hate that for us, is what I say to that. This is a video game podcast, everybody,
Yeah. Hi everyone. Good morning.
with the number 69 on it.
We're just starting. We're just going strong. We're
Start
just-
over.
Okay.
Bunny, how was your week?
My week was chaotic. It was Valentine's Day weekend at work. It was my last weekend there, and it was just, fucking special. It was really great because like whenever the chef, he would come back to the back area and he would pass our like station, he'd be like, oh, we have same side seaters, and like we were just cynical motherfuckers for all the happy couples that would come in and like start feeding each other like oysters and shit, and then just being
People
super
still
gross.
do that?
Oh god, it was gross. It was so gross.
Wow.
He's like, oh, same side sitters, and then he hit like the thing right next to me, and he's like, they're feeding each other now, and I'm like, oh Jesus fucking Christ. I'm like, okay, fine.
So if you're a couple out there, probably younger, who would engage in this behavior,
Yeah, don't do it.
just know that the entire restaurant is snickering at you behind the kitchen.
Oh yeah, we go back to the back of the kitchen and we make fun of you. Not gonna lie, we make fun of you. But anyway, how was your week?
My week was good.
Yeah.
Really, really. I didn't have to work 20 hours this weekend, so I
That's
counted it
good.
as a blessing.
Yeah. Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag living my blessed life. You know.
Hashtag blessed for not having to work overtime.
Yes.
Yes.
What a privilege it is.
Oh, so privileged.
Video games?
Yeah.
I will be very honest with you.
Oh no.
And I gave in to the Dota monster
I
this
know
week.
you did. I fucking saw you, and I would
I
pop
played
by your stream,
so much Dota.
and I would see you, and then you would be like, you weren't even on camera, and I'm like, oh no, he's like fucking rescended into this mass blob of
I'm in a
Dota.
dark hole. I don't. The camera would just be blackness. There's nothing to see. It would just be.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't even see the green screen.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just nothingness.
There's no colors to chroma key out.
Oh no.
My apartment is like Eeyore's mind.
Oh.
Imagine what that's like.
Oh, Eeyore. He's so cute though.
He's such a likable character, but his life must be hell.
I mean, I would only assume that's the only way to do it. Like, be a depressed motherfucker.
When your best friend is just the stupidest bear. I guess they're not best friends.
I was gonna say,
No,
are
he
they
doesn't
best
really
friends?
have best friends. He's just like
He's
there.
yeah. Eeyore just like appears and he's like sad comedy relief, and then he fucking wanders off, and it's like, oh,
You know?
I relate to that
That's
so
true.
much.
No. He was kind of the original Meg,
Oh God, yeah, I guess so.
but nobody made fun of him because people were respectful back then.
Nobody wants to be an Eeyore. Don't be a stake in the mud. Don't be a Meg. Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Yeah.
That
Yep.
sucks.
Yep.
But
I
anyway.
must have played some video games. I forgot to check, honestly. We're playing a lot of Grounded.
Oh yeah, how are you?
We played a shitload of Grounded.
You and the lady liking that right now?
We're liking it a lot. We decided to make a big base. We haven't really committed to like a big impressive base, so we just started that.
Nice.
Because there's like updates that make the water more interesting. So we're building a water base.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's not underwater, but it's on the water.
Yeah, I figured.
That's pretty exciting. It's like a lot of manual labor that's not fun, but yeah, you listen to some music, just chit chat while you're
Yeah.
mindlessly hauling grass logs.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta
So,
get those leaves,
it's a good
those
time.
clovers,
It's a good time.
etc.
We completed like the new story stuff, which I mean, admittedly it's a slow rollout. That's the story stuff. It's like one tiny little area with like an audio log and a text file. We'll see where they go with it.
Yeah.
I didn't know, to drastically change the subject, that Kenshi 2 was in development.
Kenshi 2.
Which I don't know if you remember what Kenshi is. But it's sort of that simulated the game I was telling you I was mining for like days on end, and then sometimes you just like get captured by slavers.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. Yeah.
So that game it started in early access in 2011.
Yeah.
and they still update it every now and then, but it's like really tiny updates.
Yeah.
And I always wondered why that was, but it's because they're making a second one, and it's gonna be in the Unreal Engine, so like a real legit engine. This other one is an engine the guy made, so I think it'll be a lot more capable.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty excited about.
I can't even imagine developing your own engine. That's got to be pretty rough.
I have a friend who, that's the route he's going.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It seems, I mean, everyone around him calls him an idiot for it, myself included. In love, of course.
Yeah.
Because it's like, in my mind, you would want to start working with what's already there, and then you can reinvent the wheel.
Yeah, I would get intimate with something else and make yourself familiar with it.
Yeah. Release a game.
Yeah.
And then you can make an engine.
Yeah. But then again, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying because I've never done video game development.
Yeah,
so.
I've never done it either. But I mean, like Witcher 1, they begged BioWare basically to make to like license them the engine because they're like, it fits what we want to do and shit. And they were like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's out there.
Yeah. There's Unity. There's
leverage
Unreal,
other people's work.
There's,
you know.
There's the Valve engine.
I know Unreal, you don't have to pay for unless you make money.
Unity
and
either. Also,
Unity is shit though.
I mean,
everyone says so.
Yeah.
It doesn't teach you anything. I think is probably the main problem.
Yeah, that's what
it like automates too much shit for you.
Well, I mean, if
which
you're making
also
your first
makes
one,
less unique games.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you're making your first one, that's true.
It wouldn't be.
But if you really want to learn what you're doing, then probably Unreal is maybe the better way to go.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're talking out our ass. I have no fucking idea. I've never. I don't even read books. You know, don't listen to me.
What else did you play? So, Grounded, Dota. What else? Or is that it? I don't know why I'm
telling me I'm grounded from Dota.
Yes, exactly. I don't know. I have a fucking frog in my throat today, but like
I don't know. It's really fucking
gross.
annoying. Could you stop?
I'm sorry.
Could you stop?
Could you stop?
Oh, you know what? Weirdly,
What?
I launched Apex Legends this week. Randomly.
Okay.
Out of the blue.
Okay.
My buddy started streaming it.
Nice.
And I was like, I haven't played this in a long time. They have a rank system now.
Yeah.
And after 20 or 25 matches or so, I've decided that I'm just bad at it, and it's never going to change.
At least you're honest.
I don't get the flow of it. You know, I just don't. I don't know. The guns used to feel good to me, but now I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I just don't have the interest. But it sounds interesting when I watch other people play it. It's like feels compelling. I want to play it, but then when I play it, I'm like, what do I gotta watch a fucking YouTube tutorial on like how to get better at fucking Apex? I don't want to do that. I already engage with Dota on that level. I don't fucking need another game.
You don't need another game.
Where I fucking do that shit.
What about RuneScape?
You know?
You do that too with RuneScape, don't you?
I used to, yeah.
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 Watch hours of people doing a boss. Get in there, try to do it myself. There's so many things that those guides leave out. There's so many problems that boss fight presents to you that the fucking guide did not go into.
Obviously.
Or wasn't clear enough about. Yeah.
Obviously.
It's great. It was great. There was that 6-hour stream where I was doing one quest.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the stealth thing. Were you there? Did you stop by for that at all?
I think so, yeah.
Where I was walking around the boxes and shit?
You were just screaming.
I was just like, I can't. I just sat there and I'm like, I can't even pretend this is content because I'm so focused on this stealth mission in this 1999 browser-based game that I can't even focus on chat. Like, holy shit!
Yeah.
That game is nuts. RuneScape is crazy. It's kind of awesome though.
No, don't do it. Don't go back. Don't do it.
It's kind of cool.
No, you've been so strong. Stay strong.
Bunny, what have you been playing?
Okay, I'll be honest, I didn't play a lot either this week. So
oh my god, you don't even have a Dota excuse.
I don't have a Dota.
Can you just get addicted to a game
Mine's
so that
Minecraft.
I can like...
Mine's always been Minecraft. So when
yeah, but that's like your stream content though. It's like
that's
hard
my
to make
stream
fun of you for that.
And also I play it a lot off stream. But like, so I've been playing on. I set up a server and it's been a lot of fun. It's a silly mod that we've been doing. But I played some more Green Hell. I'm trying to get through the story on that. 'cause you're like this dude who's a big fucking baby, and I think I already explained this, how he's like talking to his wife at one point, and she's like, imagine me giving you a hug. She's like, did that make you feel better? He's like, yeah, that made me feel a lot better. And it's just really bad writing. It's just really
good.
bad writing.
I like bad writing.
And he's just a big whiny baby, and she's like, don't you remember how to put on a bandage? And he's like, no. And it's just like, okay. But that's kind of like how it is. Like, you would expect the character to know how to play and teach you how to do the things, but he doesn't know either, and you don't know either. And there's so many like these things that happen, and like it's like, how do I deal with a laceration? And like, you're slowly bleeding out, and you're trying to figure it out, and you're throwing every band-aid at your fucking boo-boo, and then you die, and then you're like, fuck, and then you have to reload.
Do you like that?
I don't know. It's kind of pissing me off at this point. Because, like, I've died so many fucking times to this cat in the goddamn fucking game. I've killed a bunch of natives in the area, which makes me feel like a fucking murder hobo, and I'm just playing Dungeons and Dragons. But then there's this cat boss that just comes and kicks my ass and wipes all my fucking progress every time. But yeah, so I've been playing that. I'm gonna try to finish that later this weekend, and then on Valentine's Day, I did the stupidest thing ever. I got dressed up like it was a date, and I put on a beard, obviously, because we need a beard. And I played Dream Daddy.
All the women I've gone out with had beards on our dates.
Obviously. So. I mean, it's only appropriate. Curled my hair, put on some lipstick, and
it made me shave first, which I thought was interesting.
Well, you don't want whiskers conflicting, obviously.
That's true. They'll get knotted up.
They'll get knotted up,
and
then
leave.
You guys are stuck. Your faces are stuck together.
Mm-hmm. And the first date's too early for that. Wait till the third date to entangle your beard.
Yeah, entangle your beard on the third date, guys. But I started playing this dating sim called Dream Daddy, and it's really fucking cheesy, and it's really fucking weird.
I remember the hype around that game when it came out. Everyone was fucking playing that.
Yeah, and I didn't play it back then, and I finally decided to play it. I played 4 hours, and I've like barely scratched the surface. There's so much fucking detail and like so much fucking dialogue, but most of it's with your fucking kid. And I'm like, I just want to bang dudes in a video game. Also, we made my character look like Kurt Russell, so it was perfect, and I named myself Kurt Russell.
Wait, do you play a single dad?
Yeah, you play a single dad.
Oh, right. Dream Daddy. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought the daddy was sexual in nature only.
I mean,
I didn't know it was, the traditional,
all these
biological father type thing.
Yeah, all these dudes in the game that are eligible.
That makes it weirder. It's weird.
A little bit. So they're all these.
Not that. Hey, listen. I'm all for single dads getting some. But why do you have to call it Dream Daddy?
I don't know. And then there's.
Do you only seek out other single dads?
I think that's part of it. Yeah. So all the eligible bachelors.
That's weird.
Are
is it
dads.
only? Is it? Is it? So I have so many questions. Is it a universe where there's only single dads? Like there's no single people with no kids?
Well, okay.
Or is it like you don't have a chance with somebody who has no kids because you have a kid? Is that what it is?
You move to this new cul-de-sac, and everybody on the cul-de-sac is like this babe of a dad. And they're all these different
Why are they all single living in the same cul-de-sac?
Well, okay,
did they plan
not
this?
all of them are single.
Is there a homeowners association that is preventing single people with no children from moving in? Is that what's going on in this neighborhood?
That's it. It's just a big love pile in this cul-de-sac, and they're all going to bang. But no, there is one character who is married, but he's obviously... It's so weird how much stereotypes there are in this game, and it's almost to the point where it's kind of uncomfortable, especially this one character. He's like the preppy boy, but he's like a good Christian pasture boy who got married and immediately started popping out kids. But he's obviously not, fully hetero. And his wife is fucking crazy and stuff. But, there's all these stereotypes. There's, the bad daddy, the cool daddy, the fucking, outdoorsy daddy, and, the gothy daddy. And, I'm not even...
We've all met the outdoorsy daddy.
Yeah, the outdoorsy daddy. Everybody in Portland. And like, but there are all these stereotypes, and like, I thought I was gonna go for the thick daddy who's the outdoorsy guy, or the gothy daddy who turned into a total fucking Karen. Like, I was like, oh yeah, we're probably gonna go with one of these guys, and then I ended up choosing a completely different guy to go after.
That's true to life, though, right? I mean,
I guess
you start
so.
out going, holy shit, this is how it's going to be forever.
Yeah.
And then it's not. Because they do something wild. And you're like, who is this?
Yeah, like the goth daddy, you go into like a goth store, and then he's in there throwing like a shit fit over like
a Hot Topic?
Yeah,
What?
he goes into like a
Okay.
Hot Topic, and then he like has like a literal shit fit over like the clothing he bought online. He's like, it was supposed to be this style, and you advertised it as this style, and it's not, and blah 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 blah, and like, yeah, it's just the dumbest fucking introduction, and I'm like, oh,
Is he
why?
at least wealthy? Like, does it make sense that he'd be yelling at someone making minimum wage?
I don't know, because I don't want to know his character anymore after that interaction.
That's funny. So he seemed great until then?
Yeah. He
That's
looks
funny.
hot, and that's his first interaction with him, and you're like,
Oh, I see. He
gross.
looks hot. I see.
I'm like gothy guys. I can't help it. Either big, thick nerds or fucking gothy guys. I have types, but yeah. Anyway,
Those are so different.
I know it's I'm very weird.
That's very strange. Okay. Huh.
But anyway, but yeah. So those are the two games that I really played. Obviously, I got back into Minecraft a lot, and I consumed majority of my life.
Yeah.
But anyway, you ready for some news?
I think I'm ready for some news. We have good news or bad news?
We have all over the place news, but before we get into the news, since it was Valentine's Day, Single Awareness Day, blah blah blah, smushy gross stuff,
Blah, blah, blah.
I did want to ask you and everybody that listens if you can spend one romantic evening with any video game character, who would it be and why?
Like me?
Yes, you.
No one. They're video game characters. Come on.
There's no characters that you like really truly got attached to?
I don't really do that kind of engagement. Like, when I play Mass Effect, it's like my character is the thing I'm role playing. Like, if I were that character, then I would have an answer. But if it's not me in the game, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not. I'm not attracted to Liara, but my character sure as fuck is.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's like, I could kind of see that, but there's no character in a video game that's like.
So
your
if we were just to
absolute
bring them
favorite.
into real life,
Yes. What if you could go?
I
on
would
a
just
bro
go
date?
on who's the hottest, probably. Maybe Morrigan from Dragon Age.
Oh, there you go.
Although she's kind of mean,
She is
so
kind of mean. You might
I'd
be
need
into
some
that.
ground rules for hurting feelings.
You have a safety word. You're like, bananas, and
Hey,
you're crying.
hey. That's too much berating. Hear me, okay? I feel that you have overstepped our mean policy. And then she'd turn me into a frog.
Yeah, she would turn you into a fucking frog.
Mm-hmm. And then Alistair would be like, told you so. And I call that a successful date.
That would be a very successful date with Morgan. Getting turned into a frog or being forced to make a demon baby with her. Those are your two outcomes.
Yeah, forced. Yeah.
Forced. Yeah, forced, obviously.
It's like this is kind of a dark subject, but I'm gonna go there anyway. We can cut it out if we want to. The whole demon baby thing. I imagine the warden is like the guy who doesn't really have an opinion about abortions, but he's like, if you want to take the baby and run away, like Morgan just runs off and never talks to him. He goes like, whoops. I guess I'm butthurt about it, but
Yeah, the guy who's like, new phone, who dis? When you get told, it's like, I'm pregnant. New phone, who dis?
he's like, what? When is back at the camp looking fine?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
I mean, Liliana, obviously.
Obviously,
Jesus.
Liana. Come on. What the fuck?
Nah, it's me and Sten forever.
I knew it. You would take.
Okay, who's your pick?
Obviously, Alistair, but also if I can't be with Alistair, honestly, probably Link from specifically Twilight Princess. Or
what does he sound like in that? Does he still sound like a little bitch? Does he still sound
he
like?
He always sounds like a little bitch.
Who? It sounds like, yeah, a toddler stuck in a fucking crib or something. Like, who? It's awful, is what I'm telling you.
You're just mad.
And I judge that choice. Also, he looks like a kid.
Oh, not when he's older.
He does.
Mm-mm.
What? I think he looks like a teenager.
How old is he supposed to be in Twilight Princess?
I have no idea. I you know, to be honest, I don't know which one that is, and I don't know what he looks like in it.
It's the
but
one he
the one
turns
I'm
into a dog.
imagining
Midia.
is like the N64 one.
Oh,
Where he looks
he's
like a kid.
Teenager? Yeah, he's a little.
Well, he
young.
definitely is. So he gets older? Is that part of it? I thought he was always the same age or some shit.
Oh no!
I have no idea.
I'm creeping on.
I have no idea.
Oh no. Okay. Anyway, quick.
I don't know.
Abort,
Is my
abort
point.
Mission.
We'll have to do some further research. Although you might want to do it in incognito mode, you fucking weirdo.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so news.
Yeah, news.
News.
Bunny goes to jail.
Yeah,
Yep.
Bunny goes to jail for liking apparently a video game character. I wanted to throw this out there because I thought it was really funny. But like it's everywhere right now that Pedro Pascal, aka Daddy Mando, is going to play fucking the next adopted daddy in The Last of Us. So that means the main characters are both casted for The Last of Us TV show that's going to be on HBO. But
and the girl is from Game of Thrones, right?
she's in like a couple episodes of Game of Thrones, and then she's in like some witch TV show, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what her name is off the top of my head. I saw her, and I'm like, she's okay. My biggest thing is if these two casted are gonna have the same chemistry as Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson did. Because I think that was part of what made Ellie and Joel so amazing in The Last of Us. And that's what made the story so good.
Their performance on stage that I told you about that I saw is the thing that sold me on that.
Yeah.
But the game has not done that.
Really?
I feel like the game is a piece of shit. And it's just the gameplay. It gets in the fucking way. I wish it was a Telltale game that I was playing.
Huh. Can you play it? Are you playing it on easy?
Yeah.
Huh.
You still have to stealth.
Yeah, you do still.
Awful.
Stealth. It's pretty annoying. I feel like
I don't
the
like
second
stealth.
one the second one feels a lot better than the first one did, but the first one just
I keep hearing that. Yeah.
I know. Anyway, but
We'll see.
I just wanted to throw that out there that Pedro Pascal's now being typecasted.
It looks great. Have you seen the I think Game Informer tweeted out something about it? I don't know if it was Game Informer, but somebody did.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody did a fucking amazing illustration of Pedro as Joel.
Yeah, I did see it.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah,
and I can totally see him. Not that looks are the most important thing, but you can like hear him speak and like it's gonna be fucking great.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do a good job as Joel.
Now the writers and all the other production. Let's see if that comes through. The actors like in projects like this are never to blame.
No,
right?
No,
it always feels like whoever like the motivation behind it and like the studio and
it's definitely the writers and stuff
lead,
like that. I don't think it falls on the actors, especially like look at what happened with Game of Thrones and that last season and like the amazing acting that went up to there. Like I don't like Game of Thrones that much, but I will say that like all the actors are very talented and they're amazing, especially the little creep that played Joffrey that like made everybody hate him to the point where he can't get any more roles. And like
that's interesting.
But like the ending and stuff like that, it just made me laugh because like it made so many people mad. They're like, why did you do this to our show? And then they got mad at the writers and they were forced off the Star Wars movies. Yup. That's what happened.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's go into some real news. We're going to talk about the president
of
the United States.
The current one?
Yeah, the current one. The one that's
Okay.
actually in office now.
Right, good,
right.
okay.
We can say his name, President Biden. It's okay.
Oh, thank
I
God,
know.
okay.
Come on, it's fucking me you're talking to. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so this weekend he kind of got away to Camp David, which is a known retreat for most presidents since he's been elected. He went out there.
Even though there's not been one president named David. Anyway, continue.
Exactly. How dare they name this Camp David? But like he
How dare they go there? I just don't think they have the credentials. Okay, go ahead.
He wanted
Sorry.
to get away, and he immediately hit up the arcade, and there's a bunch of photos of him playing Mario Kart against his granddaughter and kicking her ass and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's probably because AOC texted him. She was like, "This is gonna look really good. Look at my Among Us numbers. All right, kids love it.
Kids-
We've been managing. You didn't know about this, but we had an Animal Crossing island for you, and people loved it."
Well, that's the thing I was gonna say is like he actually likes video games, and he was one of the Animal Crossings and stuff like that. That was actually kind of his granddaughter's idea to get him into Animal Crossing, and he still plays Animal Crossings apparently. And you can still visit his island. His island is still active. I don't know if it's being fully maintained by him or what, but like, yeah, he used that as a big campaign to get younger and younger people voting. And like, so yeah, his granddaughter's not a little like fucking 4-year-old that he's like beating the shit out of in video games. She's 26.
I was like, "What the fuck? Where's this going?"
She's 26. She's an adult, and like she was quote.
Okay.
She said he barely beat her, but like there was a bunch of people there, and all the pictures and stuff like that shows otherwise. But the main thing that I wanted to bring up with Biden coming in as president for video games, this is actually kind of an interesting thing. So under Obama was like one of the first presidents that didn't put any restrictions on video games, and he's also one of the first presidents that didn't say anything bad about video games as a whole. At the beginning of Obama's campaign, he did start doing executive orders to investigate video games because Sandy Hook happened right around that time, right? And everybody immediately starts blaming video games. And so with that executive order, Biden was actually one of the people that had to do this investigation with this. And then they ultimately declined to research it, saying that they didn't see the correlation. And then a few years later in the Supreme Court, they declared that video games were protected by the Free Speech Act, basically. And that, you know, they couldn't restrict any language or anything, and that was a really big fucking deal.
That's good.
Yeah, it was a huge fucking deal because, like, they were trying to, like, censor video games. And could you imagine any, like, GTA or, like, Rockstar games being censored?
Yeah, just move it to Germany or Australia.
Right.
You'll get it.
No, not Australia. But, like...
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. You said Germany and Australia. Because, yeah, they're...
Yeah, they restrict the shit out of video games.
It's fucking depressing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so-
That's what I was saying. You're like, "Can you imagine?" I'm like, "No, you don't have to imagine. You just go somewhere else."
Sorry. It went right over my fucking head. But so now we have our first quote-unquote gamer president, which hurts to fucking say.
I don't. No, don't.
I know.
yeah.
I know.
I'll cut that out. It's fine.
Cut it out. Get rid of it.
I'm not censoring you. I just know you regret it, so I'm taking it out for you. No, I'm kidding. I don't like the term gamer.
I
We've
know,
talked
we've
about
talked
this.
about
We're
it.
just people. You don't call them movie watchers. Shut the fuck up.
Gamers. I'm a gamer.
I'm a film. I mean, there are film enthusiasts, if you want to say that. I'm a video game enthusiast. I engage on a deeper level, but there's no movie watchers. There's just people that engage in a pastime that
movie
almost
critics?
everyone does. I mean, there's video game critics as well.
No, I guess that's fair. Anyway, so, but the reason why I brought this up is, like, Biden playing video games is a good thing, and, like, this continued perceived generalization that video games are bad might slowly start dissipating, even among the old dudes.
It'll come
You
back.
think so?
It
In the
always
next
does.
one?
Everything. I've learned more now than ever. Everything comes back. It never end. We'll never learn. Everything will come back, and we'll always be fighting the same battle. And
Over and over
yeah,
again.
it's just You just learn to ignore it, I guess. I don't know. Fucking hell.
Fucking shit.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm glad that he enjoys video games.
Yeah.
It's cool.
At least we'll have 4 years.
I mean, it's not
Hopefully.
cool. I don't mean it's like, hey, he's hip. I mean, I'm glad that he has a hobby, because I feel like to do that job, you should probably have a pretty good fucking hobby
right.
to take your.
Stress
You know
out.
what? Maybe I could get him into Dota.
Yeah, there
you know,
you go.
there's nothing better than
Could
going
you imagine
mid, crushing your opponent.
what do you think Biden would rage quit over?
Probably Smash Brothers. No. If I'm being honest,
What?
it's Mario Kart. Not Mario Kart. No. Mario Party.
Mario Party.
Mario Party.
Oh, Jesus.
What a bastard of a game.
Oh God, that game destroys relationships. Why would
Yep.
you do this?
He's going to be
to us,
playing
Nintendo?
perfectly because obviously he's a god gamer. He bit his daughter, but that game is bullshit and it will rewards losers is what that game does.
That game, like, it's funny that what's his face, oh my God, why can't I think of his name? Marimoto. He's like huge on like anti-violence and like anti-like
Miyamoto?
Miyamoto. Why did I say Marimoto? I'm thinking Mario now.
Mario Moto.
Marimoto, that's his new nickname. Miyamoto, he hates like violence in video games and like shooting games and stuff like that. But then he makes Mario fucking Party. Like, that game literally caused fist fights at my house. Like, fucking, I had a black eye one time because of fucking Mario Party. I stole somebody's star, I won the game, and then I got decked. It was not a good time.
Literally, he sat down and he was playing Monopoly, boiling to tears at how shitty his brother was at being banker.
Yeah, obviously.
And he thought, how can we make this worse digitally?
Oh, no.
And then he conceived and birthed Mario Party.
Oh God, that's exactly how it happened.
And then he didn't change it for 8 games, and he's like, "Oh, now I'm winning at Monopoly, but it's real life." He's like, "You guys just keep landing on buy Mario Party again, you fucking idiots."
You fucking idiots! Oh Jesus Christ! Okay.
I have a red house on that fucker. Hotel? Is that what they're called?
Hotel. Shit. All right. Anyway, so last week we talked about CD Projekt Red being ransomware, and now it's been confirmed that all of their information that was stolen was sold in an auction on the quote-unquote dark web. Oh, I love it when the internet calls it that. It's so fucking hilarious. Anyway, so there was an upfront purchase price? Yeah, there we go. Upfront purchase price, reportedly at like $7 million. I don't think that's what it ended up selling it for. Sources from this are like really hazy, but they said that the buyer and the auction site came to a mutual agreement with the outlines being said that they wouldn't sell the information in like chunks or anything. They would keep all the data together, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So now this is such a big fucking deal because like CD Projekt, ever since they announced this, has been absolutely quiet. The only thing that they did say was like, hey, if you previously worked for us, turn on fraud alerts because your information was all stolen as well. Because like it wasn't just the game data, which everybody's like, so what? The game's out. It was all of their HR like documentation, all of their billing, all of their investments, and all of their employees' information. Like everything that the company makes the company, you know?
Yeah.
All that back end shit. Not the actual like game and shit, but everything. And so like they haven't said anything since this. They've been really fucking quiet, and it's gonna be interesting to see what actually comes out of this. Like there hasn't been too much to like be said because they're not fucking saying anything, and it's really frustrating.
Right.
But how much would that suck to like get fucking get or identity theft because you work somewhere?
At least they know about it. You know, a lot of times this goes unknown and the information is sold. Like, why did it get ransomed? That's what I don't understand. Like,
well,
just sell the information.
Yeah, I think they were trying to get the money out of CD Projekt and see if that CD Projekt would have caved because either way,
That's fucking weird.
Either way, they would have had a story.
Well, can you imagine if CD Projekt did that and it came out that they did that? They sold the fucking information of their former employees. They'd be shut down. Like, no one would fucking let them exist with that.
Well, it's to protect their information. They'd be buying back their information, basically. It wouldn't be
Oh yeah.
So it's
I'm thinking about it backwards.
Yeah, you're thinking it backwards. That's not that
I'm
selling their information. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That'd be insane.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. But, like, there's been no speculation on who it could be or, like, what group it was. And
yeah, because who's plugged into those groups, man? Like, that's so weird. Who has millions of dollars to spend on illegal shit?
I mean...
And pertaining to the games industry. Well, maybe it doesn't. Maybe the buyer just, like, likes... Yeah, it's probably just, they probably like identity theft, and they're just doing that. So it doesn't matter who it is, really. Like, not for us. No. It matters to people investigating it, but it doesn't for the public image of CD Projekt and all that. Like, the story doesn't unfold more for, like, oh, it's like this weird group of people who have done this before or were suspected to. Like, who cares?
Exactly.
It's not going to be a public entity, It's not going to be like, oh, Activision was behind this. Holy shit. It's not like that.
Could you imagine Blizzard fucking ransomware people? It's like, fuck you, we're going to make you look like the worst company.
Who it would be?
EA.
You know who it would fucking be? No. It would be Bethesda. Their jealousy of good RPGs knows no bounds.
Like, fuck you. This is all Obsidian's fault. This is Obsidian's fault.
Yeah. They're like, we tried to get Obsidian's information and we couldn't get to it, so we got to yours.
But now Obsidian...
Okay, so let me ask you this. When a story like this comes out, it's pretty rare, but when a story like this comes out, when you read they didn't get any customer information, do you goddamn believe them?
No, absolutely do not believe them 100%.
How the fuck would they know that? They didn't even know that their shit got taken until an email was sent to them.
Yeah, they found the note on their servers is how they found it. I mean, I guess if you bought directly from CD Projekt, I guess if you bought it off of GOG.
GOG,
No, I wonder if they got GOG's information.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I bet you they have that information.
I mean, they don't have my Social Security,
but they have
so
my
it's not
credit
that big
card
of a deal.
and my fucking name.
But yes,
and my address.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers, god damn
address.
it.
I mean,
yeah,
who cares?
Fair enough. Fuck. Anyway, now everybody turn on fraud alert.
Everyone in the country.
Everybody.
And
right
actually,
now.
we have a promo code for Can you imagine somebody wrapping a sponsor into like a news segment like that? Be like, you know what? This is scary. Let's fearmonger the shit out of you, and then sell you a product.
Exactly.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
What was that? What's that monthly LifeLock? That's what it is. That's what's on every fucking podcast. Yep. Get LifeLock, idiots, or else.
Yeah, exactly.
JK. I reached out to them many times, and they sent me a giant GIF of someone giving the finger, and I thought that was a little too far.
That's a little too
don't
far.
support them. Boycott LifeLock. Unless we say otherwise in the future, then everything's all hunky-dory.
Hunky-dory, obviously. All that hunky-doriness. Okay.
That's the hunkiest of dory.
Hunkiest of dories. So I sent this to you earlier this week because I just think it's such an interesting concept. But Epic is giving developers more tools. And it's still in early access, but it's not fully out. It's called MetaHuman Creator. And so the owners of the Unreal Engine have started this new engine or like new thing that allows people to make realistic people. Not so realistic from what I saw some of the demos of it. You can do some really fucking silly shit. And but it's just with a few clicks and you can basically make a new character within a matter of hours and render it rather than, a couple of days of still slowly making a model or like slowly using, like the ball things and the green screens and stuff like that. Like I love that shit for animation, but a lot of people even use that for models too. And so
Huh.
it'll be interesting that, like, because, like, big budgets obviously can do that stuff, but, like, people who we were talking about earlier using, like, an Unreal Engine or the Unity engine or whatever, this might be another way for more and more people to actually get tools to make a video game that they want still, and it be, like, easier and less time consuming.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
I am all for making things look better for cheaper.
Right.
Because, I mean, AAA games miss a lot of the good shit that indie games can do, but indie games look like garbage.
Not always.
Unless they happen to have... Can I finish?
Sorry, I had to defend
Unless
them.
they happen to have an amazing fucking hand-drawn artist
Oh.
who can do 2D shit.
Oh my god, it's always the 2D
But
shit.
there's no fucking indie shit, like truly indie, that's 3D, that looks acceptable in any fucking way.
I'm trying to think of the last indie 3D game I played.
The only one I can think of is like Until June, which like, it was okay.
Yeah.
It didn't look good at all.
No, it's really weird.
They used colors, in a way that was like tricks your brain into thinking you're looking at something nice, but it's not.
Jesus Christ. Exactly.
Well, you know I'm right.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I mean, at the same time, like, yeah, it is the limitation of, like,
Yeah. I'm not saying they're worse people for it. I'm just saying
they just
more tools.
Yeah.
To make it look better, easier is good.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
No, I'm kind of excited for it. It's still in early access right now.
However,
Yeah.
what I sent you when you sent me that article was they show off shit like this all the time. We're like, hey, look how amazing we can do shit. And then no one actually does anything with it.
Oh.
It seems harder than they're making it seem. I don't know.
Maybe.
Not a video game developer. I don't know how hard it is. Considering I don't do it, it's probably pretty hard. That sounds like I think I can do things that are, not
What
that
if
hard.
we made a video game about
guess.
recording a podcast?
Huh. What would that look
I don't
like?
know. Two idiots screaming into a microphone?
There would have to be like some abstraction about it. Like when I'm looking at my Audacity settings, I would have a quest that says
mini games?
look at your fucking audio settings. However,
Okay.
my brain is stupid, so I don't look at the audio settings, but it's a game, so you can look at the audio settings, except they're going to be blurred out because that's your player's conscious mind, like, not doing what it's supposed to do, even though you have a quest for it. And then you start recording, and you see how frustrating it is recording having not looked at your audio device.
You're like, fuck, I forgot to turn down the
You're
fucking
like, damn
mixer.
it. So it's just an exercise in futility, basically.
How to make a podcast.
Sure, let's make
Let's
it.
do it.
Let's
All
make
right.
it. But let's make it with good models, and
The Unity engine.
it's definitely going to be worth our time and effort.
Oh, fuck. Okay, anyway. Anyway,
Is that it?
no, I got one more.
We got more? Oh, shit.
One more.
Okay. Let's do it. I have, after this, breaking today news.
Good. Okay. Is it the thing you sent
During
me?
this podcast,
Oh.
this happened.
Okay. We're gonna talk about pigs. And
Me too, actually.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what is your story? No, I'm kidding.
so we talked about monkeys playing video games with their brains a couple weeks ago. Elon Musk's monkeys. But this week we're gonna talk about fucking pigs playing video games.
Pigs playing video
Pigs
games.
playing video
okay.
games.
That's kind of rude to President Biden, but okay. Let's talk about it. See what I did there? It's a callback.
That's a callback. That's nice.
One easy way to humor is just remember something someone said and say it in a different context.
Exactly.
And it makes them laugh every single time.
You got me.
Anyway.
You got me. Anyway, so there's 4 pigs that are being tested. God, I forgot where the fuck this is happening. It doesn't even say in the fucking article. Fuck you.
Like worldwide where it is? Geographically?
No, geographically and what institute is doing it. But it doesn't matter.
Oh,
it doesn't
who
matter.
cares? Yeah, so one of those science bitch
So
places.
there's there's two types of pigs. There's the Yorkshire pig, which are really big, and their names are Hamlet and Omelette. And then there's micro pigs, which are the cutest fucking thing in the world, called Ebony and Ivory. And they're learning how to play video games right now. So the experiment first was to see if they can manipulate tools, and they used a joystick. And so they would use the joystick and with their snoot, and they would give them like reaffirmation and all that good stuff. And eventually what they did was they put a monitor in front of the pigs that were connected to the game, and to see if they would understand the correlation. And quote, each pig performed the task well above chance, indicating that the animal understood the movement of the joystick was connected to the cursor on the screen. And the pigs were rewarded with snacks and verbal encouragement. So they gave them like little treats, and they're like, good job. They're like, good job, Hamlet. Good job, Ivory. And like, you know, cheering them on. Could you imagine cheering on a pig?
No. I can't imagine interacting with a pig in any capacity. There's not one scenario involving me and a live pig where I would have anything to say or indicate towards it at all.
What if it's your video game partner? What if it's your Dota partner? And could you imagine the fucking...
And it's a pig?
Yeah. You'd be like, or you can insult...
Kind of how I treat them anyway.
Or you can insult the people who are being bad and be like, yo, I know pigs that play fucking video games better than you.
Yeah. That's true. So the only problem that I see in this is that you need to look. You can reward them with snacks or whatever. You can get animals to do all kinds of shit because they care about the food. What we need to do is get them to care about the game.
What kind of games do you think would pay
the
pigs?
game has to be the reward.
What do you think their favorite video game would be?
Some sort of digitized Hungry Hippo. I don't know.
Do you think they would be into like Animal Crossings, like a relaxing game like that? Or do you think they would be more competitive in some kind of competitive shooter?
I feel like, yeah, you'd have to get them their heart rate up or something. Because if they're just going to be lazy, then they're going to be lazy and not play the game, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine them... Yeah, I can't imagine them, like, playing the game for laziness. Like, I don't know.
But yeah, I thought that was really cute, especially since things have been so crazy lately to end on pigs.
It's adorable, but
games.
Omelette for the name of a pig seems kind of fucking mean.
I mean,
like Hamlet is just what it is, right? It's ham.
Well, no,
but an omelet is like
Hamlet from Animal Farm.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was a play on ham. Well, I guess it is.
I mean, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, it is ultimately, but omelet is like what you're gonna eat it with. It's not even the food that it is. That's what I was gonna say. Anyway,
fair. But okay, yeah. But look at the micro pigs are really cute.
I haven't seen those.
You should Google them. Google it right now.
Is it on the page? Is it on this page?
There's I think Ebony is on the page.
It's not a good picture. CNET, you can do better.
Well, you should Google them because they're really small and they're really cute.
I want some sort of like frame of reference. Oh, holy fuck! They fit in a top hat.
Yeah, they're tiny.
That's fucking amazing.
They're really small. They're really cute though.
Wow. I would interact with this pig. Okay, I'm thinking of like the dirty, yucky pig. This pig, probably still dirty, but looks cute. So
it's not as bad. It's like when your puppy steps in shit outside after he finally poops outside.
This one looks like a naked mole rat. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're pretty tiny, and usually they're naked for a long time. Eventually they start growing hair and shit like that, and then they're little hairy animals, but anyway, what was your story breaking news?
Dota.
Oh, no.
Exists. This is what I wanted to say.
Oh, that was your news?
And also,
what?
No, and also, Do you know anything about Dota lore?
Kind of, but not a lot.
Invoker's name is Carl. That's all you need to know, really.
Okay.
There is going to be a animated series on Netflix about Dota.
What?
Like set in the world of Dota.
What?
It's called Dota Dragon's Blood, and it comes out on March 25th of this year.
Okay.
They just announced this shit on Twitter.
Huh. Okay.
30 minutes ago.
30 minutes ago.
Breaking fucking news. Probably the hottest news we've had.
Hottest fucking...
I mean, it's about a subject most people don't give a shit about, but, you know.
For you. Yeah.
If you want to know what I'm talking about, this won't have anything to do with that, but maybe we'll get some answer to whether or not Phantom Assassin is really Spectre.
Oh, shit.
And Spectre's just this crazy multi-dimensional version of her that's been cursed to haunt dimensions, assassinating people.
That's obviously it.
Sir Action Slacks made a very compelling video about how that is probably the case. And it's really cool. That's the only video that I was like, oh, Dota lore is kind of cool. I haven't seen any of the other stuff, so maybe I'll watch this. I mean, I feel compelled to watch it as a Dota fan. and as someone with access to someone else's Netflix subscription, I just have the means and the opportunity.
There
you know.
There you go.
So I'll be watching this.
There you go. Well, maybe I'll check it out. I'm sure I'll get dragged into it somehow.
It has to be bad. I mean, I don't envision a world where it's good. Although Valve is pretty not cool with letting out shit.
Yeah, but do they have
I
any
guess
blessing over this?
It says in partnership with Valve in the trailer.
Oh, you're gonna have to send me this so I can see it.
So, yeah, I'll send it. I will send a Rooney it.
Okay.
It's the teaserist of teasers.
Teasers of teasers.
Yeah, doesn't have any,
I like this
content
animation already.
in it really. Yeah, there's animation stuff. It looks a little bit like the fuck. What was that like Greek mythology thing that came out?
Fuck.
Whatever the fuck. It looks
Blood
a
of
lot
Zeus,
like
Blood
that.
of Zeus.
Blood of Zeus, yeah, which I didn't watch, but it looks
It was all right.
the way
we
that
kept calling
looks.
it Hades in our household. It's like, you want to go watch Hades?
It was fortuitous timing for that shit to come out because people were primed.
So fortuitous.
I really wonder if people eventually, maybe they do it now, where it's like an underhanded deal where it's like, hey, we're working on this thing, and we'll coordinate the release date with you because we know you're working on this thing, and the popularity of our thing is going to skyrocket your thing, so you give us, a little bit off the top.
Give me a little bit of this, I give you a little bit of that, and a little bit of this.
And you might be saying, how could you know it's going to be popular? And with video games, it's a little tough to tell. But there's definitely shit like Disney.
Oh.
Everything they do is golden touched, right?
Yeah.
Like fucking, they could easily fucking do shit like that. Anyway,
Sure.
not to give them ideas. They're already
I know. They're
doing
gonna
disgusting
steal
things with algorithms
They're
and
gonna
shit.
steal our podcast video game idea. I just know it.
Yeah, everyone should be. I was gonna say, God damn it! How do you say that guy's full name? The ex Nintendo now at GameStop guy.
Reggie, whatever.
Reggie Philosophical something.
I don't remember. Reggie Philosophy.
Anyway, he stole my ideas,
Yeah.
so everyone else is going to.
It's
as
true.
well.
He did steal your ideas.
By the way, that's one more news thing we didn't cover.
I guess so.
Reggie thinks E3 is going to be bad.
Yeah, I mean.
You heard it here. Second, and also first.
Second,
Last
also
week
first.
when I said it, Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie, we said it last week. Come on.
I said it was going to be bad. You said it was going to be bad. I said it was going to be bad because Jeff wasn't there.
Yeah, no Jeff.
And
What's wrong with him?
Jeff retweeted the tweet, so
Jeff is like,
Yeah.
fuck you, E3. Don't invite me.
I'm just going to clip together every time we've ever talked about Jeff Keighley and send it to him, see what he thinks.
Oh no, he's gonna think I'm some like psychopath that's obsessed with
He's my cute little industry crush.
industry crush. God, imagine I don't.
If you ever,
know.
if we have enough foresight to like
Yeah.
we know we're gonna meet
Oh,
him
God.
together, which never is
No.
gonna happen. But if it did, and we knew about it before time, I would download a clip of you saying that he's your industry crush. Put it somehow. I would Google the technology required and put it onto a tape player and play that to his face.
You can just put it on your phone and play it from your phone, you idiot.
No. I think it's more dramatic to hit the physical button. That's the giant sideways triangle.
That was not recorded.
Can't you picture it?
Oh, God. I would be...
And he's going to think I'm coming up to him for a quote in the 90s, but I'm really just playing him a sound clip.
Like, oh, my God, he's such my industry crush.
And he's like, who is that? And I'm like, it's her. Right? Oh, come on. You don't even get it. God damn it.
Joe.
This was worthless. It's going to be so anticlimactic.
He's going to be like, God, those fucking podcast people were weird as shit. I don't ever. The one girl, she wouldn't even fucking talk. She just kept saying hi and staring at me.
Hi.
And then this guy played a clip of her, apparently. I don't fucking get it. Yeah, that's exactly the conversation he would say afterwards.
I can't fucking wait. We need to make this happen. I'm going to work 10% harder to meet Jeff Keighley than I have been previously.
We're coming for you, Jeff. He's going to fucking hate us. He's going to hate us so much.
I think that most people I like or follow who are, too big to be friends with me wouldn't like me.
Oh, no.
And that's okay. I've made peace with that, you know? Because I think once you get that far removed from somebody, the dynamic is just too weird.
Yeah.
You know? If I ever accomplish anything like he has, then we can be best friends.
Obviously.
But as a fan, he wouldn't like me because I'm just like everyone else.
Oh, no. Our dreams.
That's
Our
true. That's what it is.
Dreams being destroyed. Jeff, I love you. Anyway, all right.
That's going in there too, bitch.
Great. Fucking A. Anyway, this is a podcast about video games, not Bunny.
Yes, it is, and it's ending. Is that too abrupt?
I think so.
It's just fucking whiplash.
But thank you guys for listening. We really do appreciate it. Don't forget to share us with your friends if you like us enough. And don't
do it anyway, asshole.
Just spread us around.
I don't care how much you like us. This is irrelevant. We need our
Spread
podcast
us
numbers up.
around like some jelly on a toast.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm hungry.
Right.
Yeah, don't-
Put some butter down first, though, you weirdo.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitch and Twitter at The Real Portz and at Evil Space Bunny, and our podcasts at Ignore Backlog on Twitters and stuff. But yeah, we love you guys.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Truly. It takes a lot of effort, I know. You guys are truly doing all you can to help this podcast by listening.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
It sounds like I'm being sarcastic, and I don't know why.
Your
I'm
voice
not.
sounds sarcastic. That's your problem.
All right. Bye, idiots. Jesus
Bye,
Christ.
idiots.